Halt! The city's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? Thanks. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there. But you're probably more interested in Jorvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane. New in town, huh? Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire. So I'll ask again, Greymane. Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side.
Battleborn, give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. What are you looking at?
No, please.
I'm not afraid of you.
It's no fun getting pushed.
Even if you are
Well, I used to sneak out at night, and me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me, and then I get in trouble.
What's the matter?
All right,
You
then.
can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return. I just want to go home and read.
Wait, you tried mercenary work? My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it... I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I can teach you a few things. I can teach you a few things. I can teach you a few things.
Are you
Find
married?
that sword.
You look the type.
Bring it to me.
Make sure you... Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind.
The future of Tamriel! And there it is, friends. The ugly
You have come. Hello, my friend. Immortal life. Talos. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. So great was his reign. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find... Because the Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Well, let me tell you something, friend. Let them come! I have no fear. Hello, my friend. The very idea is inconceivable to our end.
If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
What would you have me do? Have to listen. Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
We need more information before we act.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Right now. Father promised.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're spoiled.
I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide.
Come to Dragon's Reach to dis... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even cast a... Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I am so often interrupted by visitors. Now, what did you say you want? Yes, I could use... Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin. Straight to the point, eh? I, learned of a certain... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tap. The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions. Student. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Sadly, no. Perhaps some hero will bring one. What a fascinating conversation that would be. If I said that was a tedious question, as long as I'm left... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
As you command.
I've seen you helping
One
me.
last thing, Irileth.
If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
Mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
I'll see you at the Watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
The future of Tamriel! And there it is, friends. The ultimate truth. We are the children of the land. Ours is the true God.
Are you feeling sick?
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the Western Watchtower.
What are you looking
A
at?
dragon?
I'm not afraid of you, you know. Even if you are my elder.
You heard right. I said a dragon.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables.
What I do
It's
know
fun
is that
most
it's made the mistake of
hard
attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
First dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours. If you're with me! Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn right!
Let's move out.
The warm sands of elsewhere more and more each day. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale and fair prices. No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
This doesn't look good.
Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Get under cover. The dragon, it's still around somewhere.
Kidret, save us. Here he comes again.
Hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun. Y'all. know what happened
We
here.
taught that dragon not to mess with white. I can't believe it. You're... In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragons. Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right?
What are you talking about?
That can only mean one thing. That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon's blood. Like old timers said.
I've never heard of time. Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
Are you feeling sick? A woman. She's likely not using her true name. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. It's none of your concern. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. Do you have news of our quarry? Do you have news of our quarry?
By Ismail, you did it! You killed the dragon.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Through the elves?
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I met one of the caravan leaders. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you about the same as everyone else. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. Yeah, it's got to be tough. Worst thing is, nobody wants reputation. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Farewell.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's... I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the... Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. For your visit to Dragon's Reach.
What else could it mean? So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. The Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be unique. If you really are Dragonborn,
Didn't you hear the thundering
they
sound
can
as you
teach
returned
how
to
to
Whiterun?
use your gift.
That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenichi.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the